Hey guys, this might be a dead giveaway. The guy behind us. It's me and you and a big Indian right behind us. Indigenous person, Native American, you name it. But we are in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Yes. And we are about to look a little bit around. Of course, we won't scratch the surface.
What they say when you eat an elephant one bite at a time, we're going to get a couple bites of Kingsport, but it gives us a good reason to come back someday.
That's exactly right. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do so now so you don't miss out on any of our awesome videos. And give this video a thumb up, share it with everybody you know. You know the drill.
Yes, let's get on the road.
All right.
Alrighty, we're going to start here on this end of Kingsport on 11W. Now, can you imagine somebody saying 11W?
No.
Okay, anyway.
Nobody around here would ever do that.
This is where we're passing the Target and the Freddy's and little shopping complex.
Yes.
Got a hit from the Pinnacle at Bristol, but still a nice place to shop. We go there all the time.
Oh yeah, I really like the Kohl's and Ulta.
Yeah. Of course you do.
Of course I do.
I like the bookstore. They sell my book there. Anyway.
Yes.
Had a book signing there, believe it or not.
I do believe it.
And it sold out in an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah. No, enough wagging anyway. Getting back to, here's the motor mile too. Got your Lexuses and Toyotas and Hondas and all that. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about Kingsport, right?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Kingsport, as you may be shocked to hear, is a smash up of Kingsport, two different words.
Wow.
And a hyphen in there too.
I would have never guessed that.
Or apostrophe. Yeah, Kingsport. They smashed it together.
Wow.
But there was because it was a very prominent waterway that transported things out here. It was actually King's Boatyard.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it morphed from all of that. So before King's Boatyard, it was probably something else, wasn't it?
Yes, it was known as Salt Lick in 1787.
Salt Lick?
Yes, because of an ancient mineral lick.
Well. I wonder where that was at. It'd be nice to know, wouldn't it?
I don't know. And Kingsport was developed a little bit after the Revolutionary War. So, it is an old city, you might say.
Yeah, it's called the Model City, too. You know what's funny about this is that you said Salt Lick, and there's a big connection between this place and Saltville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to transport some of the salt and so forth up to Kingsport.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kingsport is has a population of 508,000.
What?
508,000. Yes, in 2020.
500 or 58,000?
Oh, wait. No. I messed that up. So, the Kingsport, Bristol metropolitan area had a population of 307,000, and the Tri-Cities region, what they consider Tri-Cities, is 508,000.
There we go.
Yes. The population of Kingsport is 55,000.
Do you see what
Just ahead is Krispy Kreme. Yes, I see what you see. I guess that's what you were talking about.
Yes, the
Or was
Krispy
it
Kreme.
something else?
Well, there's two things I see. One to the left, Krispy Kreme. One to the right, Purple Cow. And I know that one particularly fascinates you. It's a great place to eat for one thing, but that's not what we're talking about.
I've heard it's a great place to eat. I've never ate there, but it was owned by the Clown Killer.
Yes. Oh, who's the clown killer? Now explain.
So the Clown Killer, she and her husband lived in Abingdon, but they own the Purple Cow here in Kingsport, and she was just convicted of murdering her husband's first wife in Florida. It was like 20 years before, and I guess they had some evidence, but not enough to really convict her on until like 20 some years later.
Wow.
So they had moved from Florida after she murdered his wife up to this area and just lived the high life for a while. So
That's crazy. If I'm not mistaken, they captured her like near me, where I live.
yes, they did. Yes.
Right down the road.
Near where she lived, and I guess her husband still lives out that way.
We just passed the former Pratt's Barbecue. This went out of business and had that big Indian head.
Yes, they are known for the big Indian.
Who lost his head a while back and had to reattach it. But
Yes.
hopefully he will be a part of the sale when they sell that business. I'm hoping that it'll stay.
Yeah.
Some people talked about donating it to Dobbins Bennett because it's the Dobbins Bennett Indians.
Oh yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
I really hope they don't get rid of the Indian though, because he's like famous.
Yeah, he's an icon here.
The Ben Franklin store is up the road.
Yes.
I like coming to Kingsport for that.
That sounds about like you.
It does, doesn't it?
And this is a touchy subject, but a lot of people complain about the smell
Yes.
in Kingsport. And unfortunately, a lot of people blame it on Eastman Chemicals, but that is not the culprit.
Well, what is the culprit?
The culprit is Domtar. Yeah.
Well, I've heard that Domtar smells horrible, the area.
It does, and it just, oh my goodness, it just taints this whole downtown part sometimes. They've really rehabilitated this downtown just in the last few years, like these housing to the left and the press building to the right.
Yeah.
Which is a
they're
nod
really
to the
pretty
old
buildings.
Yeah. Nod to the Kingsport Press. And they got this is so cute up here, the Powell's Roundhouse.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Well, you go in there and there's a merry-go-round, a big humongous merry-go-round.
Oh, cool.
I went down here for Christmas a couple years ago
Yeah.
with my daughter, and it was the funnest thing.
Aw.
But yeah, they do.
Your older daughter.
Yeah, my older daughter, yeah. Little one wasn't quite
Around. Ready.
Should have loved to went and should have been more than welcome. We'll turn down here towards the old downtown section.
And there's a sign for Domtar there on the right.
Yes.
So, do you know what Domtar is?
Yes, but you can tell us.
It's a mill of 100% recycled containerboard facility. It's the second largest recycled containerboard machine.
Well,
Wow.
well, guess what do you see in front of our very eyes right here?
The original pals.
The original pals, not just any pals.
And we did a video on that.
Yeah, look that up. We won't go stop there today, but you can look our old video up and it tells you everything you ever need to know about pals.
That's exactly right. It's a cute little building, ain't it?
Yeah, it's so hard to pass it up because the peanut butter milkshake sounds so good.
Yes.
Here's my favorite pizza on the face of God's green earth.
Really?
Yeah, Chef's Pizzeria. I ate there this week, as a matter of fact.
We have some cool murals ahead of us, too.
Yes. If you ever get a chance, go to Chef's. And right here is Church Circle, and you should see it at Christmas time. They light this tree up, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
I bet that is really pretty.
And it's, of course, called Church Circle because of all the churches. If you're every direction you look, there's I see 4 right off the bat. There's more than that here.
Yeah, it says that there's 4 that were the first constructed in modern Kingsport.
Yeah. So,
And Church Circle is part of the original 1919 city plan.
well, there you go.
Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty dadgum neat. And there's the marquee for the old State Theater. Hopefully they'll be renovating this thing. It's been the plans for a long time. I'll give you a quick look at Broad Street, which is the main part of the downtown. Main part of the downtown. As you can see, it's a pretty bustling place. They've done a really good job of keeping this part running. A lot of businesses come in, they come and go, but there's always something here. So there's McAdoo's, there's some antique stores, and they even got Hudson's General Store down here. It's a really nice place to check out too if you're here. As you can see, it's the bank now, Citizens Bank, but it was once part of the railroad. And the railroad, Kingsport is a big railroad town. Glad to see they've repurposed it to still be able to use it. And then here's another look at Broad Street from down this way. I love the Abingdon Olive Oil Company. They've done a good job with that building. Just thought I'd give you a quick look down Market Street. I like the sign for Kingsport Office Supply Company. Looks like it's been around a bit. And then down this way is the former WKPT TV. I guess it still is, but it used to be with ABC. And now it looks like it's got some radio stations, ESPN Tri-Cities, and a few other things like that. Okie dokie, just up ahead, well, just up ahead is the Dobbins Bennett High School, but also right in front of it is the Civic Auditorium. And let me tell you a little person who visited there once upon a time.
Okay.
Transport, if you will. Close your eyes and go back to 1955.
Okay, Sophia from Golden Girls.
No. No, it would be Elvis Presley. He came to that.
No, I was saying you were Sophia.
Oh, I'm Sophia.
Yeah. Elvis?
Elvis Presley. The Elvis Presley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he came and actually drove around the town with a lady, like a young girl that was from town.
Really?
I think she cheated on her boyfriend with him or something. I don't know if I'm mistaken. It's kind of a touchy subject. But
I mean, it's Elvis.
Oh, yeah. What could you do?
Right. You know, Johnny Cash made June Carter throw out all of her love letters from Elvis because he was so jealous.
Oh, I didn't know that they had a thing.
Yeah, June Carter dated Elvis Presley.
Did not know that.
Yep.
Huh.
There's another Pals.
I'd take Elvis over Johnny every day of the week and twice on Sundays, wouldn't you?
But,
be honest.
But would Elvis take June?
Well, that's the thing. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, coming up to the left is the thing that was once known as the Fort Henry Mall. Then it was the Kingsport Civics Center, or Civic something, and then it's back to the Fort Henry Mall. They finally got back to their senses, yes.
And malls are declining,
yeah.
And that one is no exception.
It's no exception. I used to work there, believe it or not.
I do believe it.
The Foot Locker there.
I do believe it.
They still have the Italian Village in there that I used to eat at. Same one.
Well, yeah. And they have Charlie's Subs.
Oh, yes.
Which we're also big fans of.
We are big fans of Charlie's. I think you may be bigger than me, and that's saying something.
Probably so.
And it depends on the day.
I don't know. I'd say I am.
Used to be a Shoney's right here, but it's gone.
What's the Crazy Chicken? It looks interesting.
I'm not familiar with that, but it does look good. Mr. Toad's.
They say you can't judge a book by its cover, and they might say that about the restaurant, the outside of the restaurant, but I think usually if they look good from the outside, they're usually pretty good inside.
True, very true.
Well kept, clean. Kingsport's a hard place to get all of.
Oh yeah, we're scratching the surface.
Yeah. I think we're doing a fine job myself.
I think so too. I lived in Kingsport, and it took me forever to learn the ins and outs.
Oh, there's a smoke shop with some cool graffiti on it.
Oh.
You don't see many smoke shops. Joking, of course.
I thought, I had to double tag. I was like, what? And now we're in the infamous Colonial Heights. I just like to say that because nothing infamous about it.
I was going to say, why is it infamous?
It's not infamous. It's just a good, different part of town.
Okay. And the speed limit is 35.
That's exactly what I'm going.
Okay. I was just telling you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okie dokie. This is just mostly retail row up through here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all kinds of drugstores, car repairs, U-Haul.
Acupuncture and salt therapy.
Well, and then you got your Arby's and
Hot Dog Hut. It seems like I've heard good things about that place.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to this one. There's one in Gray, Tennessee. I don't know if they're affiliated, but called the same thing. It's really good.
Yeah.
Little Caesars. So this is everybody knows, if you've been to Kingsport, you know about Colonial Heights, but not a whole heck of a lot.
And there's another Pals.
There's another Pals. Boy, this one will get jacked up out in the road that you can see right there.
How many Pals does Kingsport have?
Well, do you count Lynn Garden?
Yeah.
You got Downtown Pals, Colonial Heights Pals, Lynn Garden Pals, and there may be one more. Seems like there is one more, but I don't know where it's at off the top of my head.
Seems like there's one more. I think we videoed 3 and not that one.
I think you're right.
So I think there's 4.
Okay.
It's pretty impressive.
Oh, there's definitely 4. There's one near Food City down there at the Kingsport.
Yeah.
Mall.
Yes.
Fort Henry Mall. Okay.
All right. Glad we cleared that up.
Yes. And there's the Eastman corporate offices. But what you really want to see is the big plant. It looks like a city all by itself, and we're coming up on that here in just a minute. We'll turn around and take a different angle of it, I guess. But well,
wow.
Well, it looks like a big city all to itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Slow turn to try to absorb it all.
Wow.
It's so fun to see at night. I guess the word's fun. To see at night when it's lit up.
Yeah.
Just lets up the whole skyline. Like I said, it looks like you're driving into Pittsburgh or something.
Sure. The clouds are beautiful right now, too.
Yeah.
It's a good backdrop.
Good backdrop. But something in it.
It is. A vast expanse.
Vast expanse. We don't see nothing but trees, and that just reminds me. You never did finish the clown story. The clown killer. Who was this clown killer?
I finished it.
Did you?
She was a woman that killed her husband's first wife. Oh, well, I didn't tell why she is called a clown killer.
I know. Did she kill clowns or what? You would love that.
No, his first wife loved clowns, and so she dressed up as a clown and went to her door with like flowers and balloons or something, like she was going to give her something, and she shot her.
Wow.
Horrible. Absolutely
Terrible.
horrible. But yeah, they own the purple cow that we went by a little bit ago.
Now, let's get this on the record. You hate clowns, right?
I do not like clowns.
So if there's
I won't say I hate them.
And so somebody was going around killing clowns, you'd be a suspect, though, right?
No, absolutely not.
We showed Eastman's corporate offices, and then Eastman Credit Union's got a big old plant operation over here too. So
Are they related?
yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. And see the little train track
Oh, yeah.
to Kingsport on there. So
Okay, so we finally solved the clown killer case.
yes.
So we drove out of our way to grab a picture of this gorilla over here.
You drove out of the way to get that
Yeah.
with a sleeping baby that could wake up at any
Well,
minute.
it's 30 seconds out of the way. If you hit the red light right, it might have even been faster, but
Well, why didn't you lead with that?
I wanted to see how you treat me.
Well, you should know it would be poorly.
Well, you lived up to my low expectations, and that's right. I'm going to check out their good old Riverfront Seafood Company. Wonderful place to eat. I love how it's located right on the water. Beautiful. The bridge right across here. Taking many a good picture from that balcony or the deck there. What do you say, a lobster or crab? You said a crab.
It's a lobster.
Wish it's crab.
It's a lobster.
It's definitely a lobster, but yeah. And here's what we came for, the food, especially the fried corn on the cob. You've never had it, have you?
I haven't. This is my first time.
Oh, we'll have to get a review after you eat.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, we've had a great day in Kingsport, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
What do you think about the riverfront?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
And the
Absolutely. Yeah, great food. The actual riverfront, the smell off and on is horrible.
Yeah, Domtar got us here,
Absolutely
but
horrible.
once you go in, you don't smell it, and all you get is that good,
and
wonderful
the
food.
food is great. So highly recommend the restaurant. The outside portion, yeah.
Hold your nose for 30 seconds, you're fine.
Yeah, that's it. But overall, I love Kingsport. It's a great little city. And anyways, we hope that you enjoyed this video.
Yes.
And we will see you on down the road.